Hello students, today I will start exercise 5.2. But before starting exercise 5.2, I will explain you some definitions. Here you see parallel lines. Parallel lines are lines in a plane which do not meet. That is, two straight lines in a plane that do not intersect at any point are said to be parallel. Here on this plane you can see two parallel lines, line L and line M, and you can see they are not intersecting at any point, okay, and they are not meeting at any point. So you can see that these two lines are parallel and distance between line L and M at every point is same. From this point to this point, distance is same as distance from this point to this point. And distance from this point to this point is same as distance from this point to this point. So you can see here distance at every point between line L and line M is same. Now I will explain you next definitions. Now students, I will explain you transversal line. I think first time you are listening the name of such type of line, and now I will explain you what is transversal line. A line which intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called a transversal. Here on this plane you can see two parallel lines, line L and line M, and here you can see line T is intersecting line L and M both. Here T is intersecting line L here, and the same line T is intersecting the line M here. Okay. So what is transversal here? Transversal line is line T. So here you can see that line L is parallel to line M and T is a transversal line. Now students, see this figure. Here you can see line L is parallel to line M and line T is a transversal line which is intersecting line L and M at these 2 points. Here you can see some angles are forming on the transversal line which are cutting these 2 parallel lines. Now I will tell you about the pair of angles which are forming on the transversal line. Now here you see first angle 1 and angle 5. Children, see it very carefully. Angle 1 and angle 5. These two angles are corresponding angles. Okay, they are known as corresponding angles. Now not only 1 and 5 are pair of corresponding angles. Here angle 2 and angle 6 are also pair of corresponding angles. Okay, first pair is angle 1 and 5 and second pair is angle 2 and angle 6. Now angle 3 and angle 7. These two angles are also a pair of corresponding angles. Now one more pair of corresponding angles you can see, angle 4 and angle 8. These two are also pair of corresponding angles. Now, once again I am explaining it. Here, angle 1 and angle 5 is the first pair of corresponding angle. Angle 2 and angle 6 are second pair of corresponding angles. Angle 3 and angle 7 is the third pair of corresponding angles. And angle 4 and angle 8. These two are showing the fourth pair of corresponding angles. After corresponding angles, I will explain you alternate interior angles. Now see how such type of pairs form. Angle 3 and angle 5. You can see in the interior side of the parallel lines. Okay. So angle 3 and angle 5. This is the pair of alternate interior angles. And one more pair is there of alternate interior angles. Angle 4 and angle 6. Okay. So like this you can see two pairs of alternate interior angles. Okay. See the first pair, angle 3 and angle 5 here, and an angle 4 and angle 6 is the second pair of alternate interior angles. Okay. Now we will talk about alternate exterior angles. Children, alternate exterior angles form outside the parallel lines on the transversal line. Okay. Now see the first pair of alternate exterior angle. Here angle 2 and angle 8. This pair of angle is known as alternate exterior angles because you can see they are outside of the parallel lines. Okay, on the transversal line. And one more pair is there, that is angle 1 and angle 7. Okay, so here also you can see two pairs of alternate exterior angles. First pair is angle 2 and angle 8, and the second pair is angle 1 and angle 7. Okay, angle 2 and angle 8 and angle 1 and 7 are called pairs of alternate exterior angles. Now children, I will tell you about consecutive interior angles. Now see, where do they form? Here you see angle 3 and angle 6. They are forming on the same side of the transversal line. Same side of the transversal line. Okay. And here one more pair of angles you can see on the same side of transversal line. That is angle 4 and angle 5. Students, co-interior angles are known as consecutive interior angles. And here angle 3 and angle 6 are the two angles which are consecutive interior angles, and angle 4 and angle 5, these two are also pair of consecutive interior angles. Now I will tell you one more thing related to parallel lines and transversal line. Here, if two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal line, then angles of each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Means angle 1 is equals to angle 5 and second pair angle 2 is equals to angle 6, angle 3 equals to 7 and angle 4 is equals to 8. Okay, so the angle of each pair of corresponding angles are equal. Now the second thing, the angles of each pair of alternate interior angles are also equal. Here you see angle 3 and angle 5. These two are pair of alternate interior angles and they are equal also. Okay, angle 3 is equals to angle 5. Okay, here you can see angle 3 is equals to angle 5 and this angle 4 and 6 also alternate angles and they are interior also, interior alternate angles. So angle 4 is equals to angle 6. Now the third thing, alternate exterior angles are also equal. Now see angle 2 and angle 8. They both are alternate exterior angles and they are equal in measure also. Angle 2 is equals to angle 8 and alternate exterior angle 1 is equals to 7. Okay. Now the fourth property, the sum of the angles of same side of transversal is supplementary. Means angle 3 and angle 6. They are co-interior angles and their sum is always equals to 180 degree if lines are parallel. Okay, two lines are parallel, then sum of co-interior angles is always 180 degree, or you can say they are supplementary. And angle 4 and 5, these two are also co-interior angle. Okay, these two are also two consecutive interior angles and their sum is also 180 degree, or you can say that these two angles are supplementary because they are also forming on the same side of the transversal. So here if two lines are parallel and intersected by a transversal line, then corresponding angles are equal, alternate interior angles are equal and pair of alternate exterior angles are equal and sum of co-interior angles is supplementary. Okay. Now see exercise 5.2. See the first question. State the property that is used in each of the following statements. Student, this is the given figure. On the basis of this given figure, we will give the answers. Okay. Here you can see A and B. These two are parallel lines and these two are non-parallel lines. But you can see all the angles on this transversal line. So we have to see this transversal line for giving answer. Okay. Now see the first statement. Here, if A is parallel to B, then angle 1 is equals to angle 5. Now see angle 1 and 5. Angle 1 is this and this is the angle 5. So, can you tell me why they both are equal? Because they are a corresponding pair of angles. Okay. So, here which property we will mention? Corresponding angle property. Now see second part of question number 1. If angle 4 is equals to angle 6, then A is parallel to B. Okay. If angle 4 is equals to angle 6, then this line A is parallel to this line B. So, here which property you can see? Angle 4 is equals to angle 6. Here alternate interior angle property we can see. Alternate interior angle property, because angle 4 and angle 6 they are alternate interior angle. Now see the third part of this question. If angle 4 plus angle 5 is equals to 180 degree, then A is parallel to B. Means here, see, this is the angle 4 and this is angle 5. If their sum is equals to 180 degree, then line A is parallel to line B. So, which property you can see? Angle 4 and angle 5. They both are on the same side of the transversal line. Okay. And on the same side of transversal line, means they are forming co-interior angles. Okay, co-interior angle. And sum of co-interior angle is always 180 degree. So, here we will write interior angles on the same side of the transversal line are supplementary, because their sum is coming 180 degree. So, for third part, what we have to write? Interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Now students, see the question number 2. In the adjoining figure, identify. Your first part is the pairs of corresponding angles. So, here you can see line A and line B. They are parallel lines and C is a transversal line. And we have to tell about the pair of corresponding angles. Okay. So, see the first pair of corresponding angles. Now students, angle 1. Angle 1 and angle 5. They are corresponding. Okay. After this, you see angle 2. Angle 2 and angle 6. They both are pair of corresponding angles. Angle 2 and angle 6. Now see the third pair of corresponding angles. So here angle 3 and angle 7. These two are also a pair of corresponding angles. So here we will write angle 3 and angle 7. After this, one more pair you can write for corresponding angles. That is angle 4 and angle 8. Angle 4 and angle 8. Okay. Now see the second part of this question. In the second part, you have to write the pairs of alternate interior angles. Interior. Okay. Now for alternate interior angles, we can write angle 2. And what is the second angle which is alternate? Angle 8. Okay. So the first pair of alternate interior angle is angle 2 and angle 8. Okay. Angle 2 and angle 8. This is the first pair of alternate interior angles. Now we will write the second pair of alternate interior angles. Now the second pair is angle 3 and angle 5. Okay, angle 3 and angle 5. These two are also pair of alternate interior angles. Now see the third part of question number 2. Third part is the pairs of interior angles on the same side of transversal. Now see the figure. Here angle 3 and angle 8. These two angles are pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. You can see that 3 and 8. These two angles are on the same side of transversal. So this pair you can write. Now, so here you can write angle 3 and angle 8. Angle 3 and angle 8 are on the same side of the transversal line. Now one more pair you can write which is on the same side of transversal. Okay. So you can see angle 2 and angle 5. These two angles are also on the same side of the transversal line. Okay. So this pair also you can write. Now angle 2 and angle 5. They both are also on the same side of the transversal line. Now students, we have to tell the vertically opposite angles. Okay. For this also you see the figure. Now in the figure you see angle 1 What is the vertically opposite angle of angle 1? Angle 3. Okay? Because you can see here this line and this line. A and C both are intersecting each other at this point. So angle 1 and angle 3 is the first pair which is vertically opposite. Okay? So here you will write angle 1 and angle 3. Now we will write the second pair of angles which are vertically opposite. Now here you can see angle 2 and angle 4. These two angles are also vertically opposite angles. Okay? So we will write this angle also. Angle 2 and angle 4. Two more angles are vertically opposite. Angle 5 and angle 7 and angle 6 and angle 8. Okay? Because angles, line C and B also intersecting each other at this point. So here they are vertically opposite angles are forming. So here angle 5 is vertically opposite angle of angle 7. Now angle 5 and angle 7. Now we will write the last pair of vertically opposite angles. Angle 6 and angle 8. These two are also vertically opposite angles. Now we will write pair of these two angles. Angle 6 and angle 8. That's all for today. In the next video, I will start explanation from question number 3 of exercise 5.2. Thank you.